Good day, everyone. Today we are going to learn about the clock of eras. This chart is partly factual and partly impressionistic and consists of a 12-hour clock divided into parts. Each part has a particular color. Some colors are the same on the timeline of life. The colors are significant here. Black indicates the absence of knowledge, yellow for dawning of life, blue for water, brown for land, green for vegetation and life, and red for something new. The clock of eras is factual as it gives the duration of time of the eras and also a scale in terms of years. These are shown in the key or legend. The duration of time contained in the different eras is shown on the clock and in the key legend in hours, minutes, and seconds. The number of years is only shown in the key or legend. The 12 hours represent 3 billion years and 1 hour represents 250 million years. Remember when we were talking about the coming of the universe, the coming of plants and animals, and the special story of the coming of humans? Today, we are going to look at how long all of this took. This material tells us how long it took, and it tells us about time. Remember when we were doing the black strip, which also told us that it took a very long time before human beings appeared, but it really is a very short time since they appeared? Now, here we have a clock. It really is like any ordinary clock. Instead of the black strip, we are going to use this special clock. It's as if all the very long time that has passed in history took 12 hours. Do you see this black part? The part between 12 and 4? We call this the formation of the crust. That's 4 hours. During this time, it was very, very hot. And by the end of this time, the rocks, the air, and the water had appeared and the rains began to pour and stay on the earth. Now, let's count the yellow part between 4 and 10 o'clock. That's 6 hours. We don't know when exactly, but sometime here, the little blob of jelly appeared, the one-celled creature. We call this time the Archaic era. This means the time of very, very, very old life. We've only got as far as 10 o'clock. We're not finished yet. The next part of the clock from 10 o'clock until 12 minutes past 11 is the Paleozoic era, which is the time of old life. That's 1 hour and 12 minutes. This is the time when the animals experimented life in the water, going all the way up to the time when the fish appeared. Very few of those animals are still here today, or they have changed to look very different. From 12 minutes past 11 to 11:43 and 11 seconds is the part we call the Mesozoic era. Meso means middle, so this is the time of the middle life between the Paleozoic and the Cenozoic eras. By now, the amphibians had appeared, and this is also the time of the huge dinosaurs. This is the time when they appeared and disappeared. It lasted about 31 minutes and 11 seconds. From 11:43 and 11 seconds to 11:59 and 45 and a half seconds is the Cenozoic era. It lasted about 16 minutes and 34 and a half seconds. The next kind of animals to appear were mammals. They came during the Cenozoic era, which means the time of recent life. It is called this because it is so close to the time when humans appeared. Then we come to this tiny little red strip here at 11:59 and 45 and a half seconds called the Neozoic era. Neo means new. This is the time of a completely new period of life. The time of the humans, the men, the women, and the children just like us. Just look at it. It is so tiny. It is not even a minute on our clock. It is not even half a minute, not even a quarter of a minute. It is only 14 and a half seconds. Just look at it. All this time of preparations before the humans appeared just 14 and a half seconds ago. They barely arrived before midnight. Now they could come because everything was prepared. Everything was ready for them. That's all about the clock of eras.